Good morning everyone. My name is MD Bapi Shahriya. I am from Bangladesh. Today I am talk to about supply chain system of Rupchada Organic Dry Fish, and it's a Bangladeshi dry fish. Introduction. Organic Rupchada dry fish is actually the fish which is very pure and safe to consume, and it is free from chemical, insecticide or any other harmful elements. Those organic dry fishes are produced in an updated mechanical fishery dryer placed at the least 15-40 feet up from the ground. As the dryer is covered with transparent celluloid and net, no insecticide or dye can enter into the dryer. So no preservation or insecticide are required, and for the humidity and heat is properly controlled inside the dryer to keep the fresh fiber intact and fishes. Organic Organically produced chemical and DDT from the Rupchada dry fish is the brought to our by Asol Foods directly from the Bazar. You can enjoy fish, fresh dried Rupchada fish with the highest purity and supplement taste of the original dry fish from Asol Fruits. So the company name is Asol Fruits, and now I am going to talk about the supply chain system of Asol Fruits. First, I want to share the location of this factory. The main location is Kolatoli Point, district Bazar, and country Bangladesh. We can see the Bangladesh map, and here the red point is Bazar. Our Asol Food factory is in Bazar, and it's nearby the sea. By studying Asol Foods all supply chain management, I divided all the process into 5 parts. First is collecting process, second is the storage process, third is the processing process, fourth is the distribution process, and fifth, the final one, is retailing process. And whole the supply chain system need 9 to 12 days. To raw fish, to make the dry product dry fish is need 9 to 12 days. And in this space I try to describe how which the process is node and which the process is link. So our first part is collecting and transport. The first collecting by boat. The fishermen go to the sea and collect lot of kind and various kind of fish, and they supply to the warehouse. So in this area our fisher boat is linked and the warehouse is nerd. After this warehouse, the plant transporter take the raw fish from the warehouse. For this case, the transporter, the truck, freezer truck, is linked to warehouse to the our process plant. And now its process plant is node, process plant link. Then after the finish the all process of fishes making dry fish, and it's sent to the warehouse, and the link is truck. And warehouse again it's node, it stores the process final fishes and the product, and they supply to the retailer shop or the customer directly, and this stress link is truck. And after that, from the retailer shop, the consumer go to the retailer shop and buy their organic dry fish. Explain each nodal and link. First is the collector, collect link, and it's one kind of link from the source place sea to warehouses. Fishermen collect various kind of fish from the sea and need 20 to 24 hours. Then they separate this fish by the category and supply those fish to company warehouses by their own boat. And second thing is warehouses. It's node. Receive the raw fish and keep in the refrigerator. Storage duration not more than 1 to 2 days. The warehouse located nearby the seaport and the local fish market. And the third is the transportation, as is in the link. Transportation, link from the warehouse to the plant, receiving fish from the warehouse and delivery it to the plant. Transport truck must have the refrigeration facilities. And after this plant, it's in node. The main work is receiving the fish, then start cleaning, sorting, ricening, processing and make dry, eat fish, finishing all the process for ready the product and packing. They put barcode in each product packet and the box. Need minimum 4 to 7 days for this process, and this is the processing process on. And again the transport, it's in the link. This transportation link to plant and the warehouse. Sometime it directly deliver the product to the retailer. The delivery truck must have facilities of warm the product or can control the inside temperature. It's a distribution process. And the warehouses node, receiving dry fish and storage and supply the dry fish to the retailer. The warehouse must have temperature control facilities. The identify the box by barcode is on the storage process. And transportation again, this transportation link to warehouse to the retailer shop, and it is in distribution process. Finally the fifth one is retailer shop. It's in node. The main work is receiving the dry fish and sell to the customer, and it is the reselling process. And finally the customer buy the dry fish from the retailer shop. Okay. Most important link and node. For the most important link and node for me, the collecting is the fish is node and link both. Link from the source places sea to warehouses. Fishermen collect various kind of fish from the sea, and then they separate fish by the category and supply those fish to the warehouse by their own boat. Why? I chose because of this is the first step of the supply chain system in this business. All the business policy and management policy are depend on it. A little impact of these steps makes the biggest change of all supply chain system. And the most important note for me is processing plant. The main work is receiving the fish, then start cleaning, sorting, ricening and drying raw fish in the dryer, finishing all those process for ready the product and packing. They put barcode in each packet and boxes. Need minimum 4 to 7 days for the processing. This one of the main part of this business. That's why the process plant is most important note for me. From studying this case, I am able to know supply chain process of dry fish business, working process of collecting fish from the sea, duration of making dry fish from the collecting to supply to the retailer. It's almost 9 to 12 days need. How to make organic dry fish. That's all. Thank you so much.